Here we go, gentlemen. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Odyssey Life. I'm Bernie. This is the Odyssey Life Workshop, and I am super happy that you decided to stop by today, because today is day one of our Fl250 build. It's teardown day. If you're new to the channel, this Fl250 was donated by our proud sponsor Joe over at ATV. If you don't know about ATVs, the premier place for Fl250 and 350 parts, that's odysseylifebybernie.com. Go ahead, swing over there, get you something to keep your machine running. Joe's been at this for about 15 years, and it was his idea to go ahead, get this machine built, get the engine built, get it all built, rebuilt, make the comprehensive how-to videos, show you how to do your own rebuild, and then give this bad boy away. Start somebody else's Odyssey life and make somebody else's dream come true. So that's Joe over at ATV. As I said, go ahead, check him out, get yourself something for your machine. So yeah, today's teardown day. We're going to be going ahead, taking off just about everything we can, lay the parts out, get everything ready to go to powder coating. If you don't know about it, Odyssey Life Facebook page, as soon as I talk to the powder coater and we figure out what colors they have available, I'll be putting up a poll so you guys can decide what color we paint the frame, and then the plastics and so on and so forth all the way to the end. And then, as I said, we're going to give this bad boy away. So a lot of subscriber interaction. Also, the Odyssey Life Facebook group gives you an opportunity to post pictures of your build, your machine, talk to me, talk to other people. Really, it's a really interactive page. When you go and you find it, once you click join, you're a member. It's an open group. There are no rules. If you're having fun, it ain't work, right guys? So yeah, we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna set some cameras up. This should be pretty easy. This machine was kept inside. It's pretty rust free. It's 100% complete machine. Well, not 100%, there's a couple things missing, but it's no big deal because what's missing will be replaced. So yeah guys, enough talking, let's get to work. I can't work on an empty stomach, so I went and got us a pizza. I'm gonna eat. Alright guys, we're gonna start with the tires. They're a 12 millimeter. I've got it on the impact. I've got the Odyssey up on blocks. Okay, put the last 4 lug nuts back on the spindles. Let's remove the fenders next. They are a 10 millimeter. Start with the cage. First, we'll start by cutting all this foam padding off of here. Right, now we're going to take all this foam off. Got a 16 millimeter for the seat belts. Now we have one seat belt. All right, folks, so I just wanted you to see we're going to take those 2 springs off down there. And you can see our wiring here. I unscrewed the CDI box from the side of the cage right here, right off the camera. It's literally right here. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna take these 2 springs off. We got these 2 12mm nuts back here on the exhaust pipe that I already have loose. So the exhaust has 2 12mm studs with nuts right here, and then 2 12mm bolts down there, this size right here. There we go. One factory exhaust pipe, guys. Now that the exhaust is off, we can separate this cage, and let me set you up for that. We want to separate it right here. These 2 12mm bolts up top. There's 2 bolts right under here, 2 on each side, and then 1 here and disconnect it from the front bumper. So we're going to take this front part of the cage off. We can undo these 2 also. Take this front part of the cage off, and then we're going to take this back part off. There are 2 12mm bolts up here, on these legs, and then it looks like 1 12mm bolt each on the back ones. So we'll start with the front one. I've already got a 12mm on. It looks like I need a wrench for this side. Alright guys, let's get this cage off. Have the trusty 2x4 here. There's a gusset right here. I'm gonna and it's coming out on both sides, guys. I don't want to put it right up against the tubing for fear that I might bend the tubing. Alrighty, let's give ourselves a round of applause. We're doing a good job. Alright folks, we want to drop this axle, but it's going to require us to drop this engine mount here. Well, it's I guess it's a bracket that connects to the engine mount, connects the back frame. So it looks like it has, we can either do two 10mm bolts here, or just take the 14mm bolt off here. I think I'm gonna opt to take the 2 10mm bolts off, and I have the 10mm already on. And also our gas tank is 2 10mm bolts. Alright, that's one gas tank, still got fuel in it. We'll deal with that later. Well, let's go ahead up here and take these 14mm out. Maybe we can just lift this whole plate out as one. have to disconnect the parking brake. That is two 12mm bolts. Now the brake cable runs through a 10mm bolt holding the bracket on. Let me show you. It's right here. It's got this 10mm bolt. Now we got the axle out. Now we're gonna get the engine out. There we go, gentlemen. All right, folks, this video was getting pretty long, so I decided to call it right now. We'll call this part 1 of 2 of the Fl250 teardown. We still got a lot to do, the front suspension, the steering, all that. So that'll easily be another video, but I'm really happy with what we got done today. It came apart a lot easier than what I thought it was going to. We didn't have any broken bolts. You can definitely tell this machine was garage kept. It's even got the dust to prove it. So, I don't know, guys. I'm super excited to get this thing started. I'll have some colors for you up on the Odyssey Life Facebook group. Don't forget to head over there. Link in the description. Join up. Help in choosing the color of the frame and then the plastics. We're going to be doing new tires, new rims, some surprises. I'm guaranteed some surprises for the engine and all that. We got some exciting things going on that front. So yeah, guys, super exciting things going on with the Fl250. Don't forget, we still got our Fl350 over there, riding videos out at the Odyssey Life test track and all that. So we can't end this video without thanking our proud sponsor, OddATV. That's ODDATV.com. Get on over there, give Joe some love, get yourself something for your Fl250 or 350 to keep your machine running one day at a time. One part at a time. Joe's our proud sponsor since the beginning, and he's a sponsor of this build and giveaway. So go over there, give him some love. Again, that's OddATV, your premier place for Fl250 and 350 parts. So I guess until next week, guys, I'm going to be kicking butt, taking names, getting our rim shipped, getting that here. Got some things going on with that too I want to do, so look forward to that in the future. So till next week, guys, I'm going to be here. And I'll be missing you. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good week.